this is Zero at PG Zone HD, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up a total of 12 items, including 10 blind boxes and 2 Play-Doh Surprise Eggs. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up the Pan Vinylmation first. And of course, to start with, here's going to be a look at some of the different figures that you can collect. So it looks like there's 8 different designs for this one. This is a limited release according to the side of the box. And for this one, we got, let's see, it looks like we got Wendy Darling, and here's a look at Miss Wendy. There's a look at the back. Not the most exciting way to start the video off, but there's the Vinylmation for the first part of the video. So next up, we have the Bear Brick Series number 23. Here's a look at some of the different figures that you can get. We did get Sonic in the last one, which was really exciting. That was the one that I was looking for. And for today, I hope we don't get Sonic again. That would be kind of boring. So it looks like we definitely got a new one. It looks like it's a black cat. And this one, where is it at on the box? So this is kind of strange. I'm looking at the side of the box. I'm thinking maybe it's this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the package. We'll take a look at the card and see if we can figure out who this little kitty is. So here's a look at our cat with the card, and right there on the corner it says Rune, and then on the back it says Rune again. And I've been staring at this box for a good minute or two. There is no Rune Bear Brick on this box, so I have no idea what's going on here. In one of the last videos, I ended up getting the basic, and I was like, well, maybe this is the chaser, and it ended up being the basic. But this time, I have double checked. There is nothing on this box. It says Rune, so I'm gonna have to assume that maybe, just maybe, this is the chaser, but I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to comment and let me know. That is a really odd thing to pull out of the box since it's not listed on the box. Next up, we have the Kidrobot Outsiders. Collect them all. Here's a look at some of the different figures that you can get. And I want to say we're still missing Bubbles, and we are still missing Lava Bubbles. So we haven't gotten either one of the alligators. That's the one that I would like to try to get. I say alligator, it could be a crocodile, I have no idea. And it looks like we got Allie the cat. Oh, no, we got the elephant. So the elephant and Allie are actually the same shade of pink, but this one is right there. His name is Pinky. He's a 2 and 24. It's kind of a hefty elephant, as you can see from the side. And he's got those Dumbo wing ears, which is really cool. Here's a look at his little card. And if you were watching one of my previous videos, I think it was the subscriber video, I was talking about Joe Ledbetter, and right there is his little symbol. So anytime you see that on a blind box, you know you're in for a treat. So next up, we have a new Kidrobot blind box for you guys today. This is the Kaju Dunny Battle. So we've opened one of these. These were just released not too long ago. Here's a look at some of the different figures. We got this one right here in the last box. Let's go ahead and get this open up. Whatever's inside of here, it feels heavy. It feels like a pretty big one. Yeah, this is a really big dunny, whatever it is. And, oh wow, okay. So it looks like we got a couple things here. I'm gonna get this out of the package, figure out who it is. So this is the guy that we got. He's a 1 in 24. He's kind of a weird looking dunny. He's got like these reptile scales going up and down his body, but he comes with this, and I can't figure out what this is supposed to be. So, you know, I'm looking at the picture, and it's not in the picture. It's got this hole in the bottom, too, but what in the world is this? I don't know if he's supposed to stand on it. I don't know if it's supposed to be a weapon. I don't know what this is. This is just a really strange piece of equipment that came with this. So maybe somebody can comment and let me know what that is supposed to be, because I have no idea. That's another strange one for this video. So next up, we have a non-strange blind box. This is the tried and true Lion King Vinylmation. Here's a look at the back. Should not get any crazy surprises in this one. And inside we got Pumbaa. So I was gonna say, I saw the back and I'm like, that's gotta be Pumbaa. So here's a look at our Pumbaa, and I'm trying to figure out, oh, that's his mouth. Okay, so his mouth is actually all the way down onto his stomach. So I was trying to figure out what was going on there, but there's a look at Mr. Pumbaa. And next up, we have another Vinylmation. This is the Disney Urban Vinyl. This is series number 3. We've gotten some pretty interesting blind box figures out of this. This one's gonna be my favorite one so far. That is the little palm tree. So really simple, cute little figure. And we have no tear strip. Ah, these tear strips always elude me. And inside, whoa, this is a new one, definitely a new one. So this is right here, and unfortunately these don't have names on the bottom, so these weren't named. And I don't know if that's actually like a character from something. It looks kind of like the big bad wolf is what I'm thinking, because he's got a wolf tail on the back and he's kind of like drooling a little bit. And if you turn his head, his drool's actually on his body, so you gotta kind of have to line it up a little bit right there. There we go. That's the way he's supposed to look. That's kind of a cool figure. One of the neater figures that's come out of there. If you notice, none of the other figures really have faces. There's this one and this one kind of have a face, but that's actually the only one that actually looks like something in that set. Alright, so next up we have the Kidrobot Spongebob Squarepants Mini Faces of SpongeBob. And I don't even want to guess. I was going to shake it and see if I could guess. I decided not to. So we did get a new one. It's not the rainbow one that some of you guys are waiting for, but we got the Dear Vikings, and it comes with this, which is a Viking hat. And here is Mr. Squarepants with his Viking hat on. And you know, I noticed one thing about this figure: you can't turn his head like you can some of the other ones, because the beard is actually stopping him from moving or rotating. He's definitely got this really puzzled look on his face. He's kind of creeping me out. He's looking at me like, "What are you doing, Zero?" So it accidentally dropped it. All right, moving on along, we have the Sketbots. I was gonna say Skellybots. I think that's actually a different series. So this one does have odds on the figures, and as you can see, some of them are kind of hard. 1 in 25. That's a pretty long shot to get some of those. So let's see what we get inside of here. Okay, this one looks familiar. The figure looks familiar, but what it came with does not look familiar. So this one, I'm assuming, it looks like that one, but it's not. So mystery solved. He's right there, or she. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, but it's a 2 in 25. It's not a rare, and it comes with this little little pail. I don't know what this is. Like, I think he's supposed to stand on it, maybe, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird little thing that he comes with. I don't know what that is exactly, but it looks like he can stand on it, I guess. Alright, so moving on along, we have the Mystery Mini Batman vs. Superman. I had to think about that for a second. Batman vs. Superman series, and we have a Muppets blind box hiding back there behind a Play-Doh egg. We're saving the 2 eggs for last. And after I completely crumple this box to shreds, let's see who we get. And we got, oh my gosh, who is this? Oh man, I usually don't need this much help with these videos. This is another mystery. This isn't a simple cut and dry Batman or Superman figure. I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards maybe an Alfred, but I don't know about that one. Alright, so moving on along, we have the Disney Vinylmation Muppets. Oh, that was a fun little part of that video for those that got to watch that. And inside, whoa, we got a hat. We got a little accessory to go with this guy. Now, this is one of the weird Muppets. Is it Meep? Or what is his name? Zoot? So his name is Zoot. And this is one Muppet that could probably pass for a blue alien. Maybe that's why he's wearing a hat. He's got like this Indiana Jones hat, and if you want to blame somebody for this Muppet, that would be Monty Moldovan, something like that. Oh man, I don't know where I got Meep from. Maybe I'm thinking Roadrunner or Fraggle Rock. I don't know. Meep, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Alright, so for our first Play-Doh egg, we have a couple items. Let's start with the really fun one, the Marvel Collector's Secret War Keyring. And Okay, we got, is it Falcon? Sometimes I get him mixed up with somebody else, but yeah, I think it's Captain America's friend Falcon. And here's a look at the back. He's got orange wings, which is very unusual. Maybe like that's the old school, the really old Falcon. And then for our soft spots, these little packs remind me a lot of the Care Bears ones. They come with these figures that look kind of like the Care Bears in a way, like the way they're made anyways. But we got this spot, and inside of this we have some sort of hidden secret message. It's kind of like a fortune cookie. It says, sing out loud. Yeah, I am not doing that. Let's see what the other side says. There you go. There's a different language for it. And then for this, it says, okay, let's try to say this. Zing ut vali borst. There you go. Sing lot horaris. I don't know what languages those are, but there you go. Sing out loud. Sing out loud. Alright, so for our final item of the video, we have this really, you know, I'm looking in the camera, this thing almost looks holographic. It looks kind of weird. So for this egg, we have a couple more items. And inside, so we got the G.I. Joe Creo, and then we have the Street Fighter enamel keychain. Let's start with the G.I. Joe one first, because this one I'm going to have to put together. So let's see what we got inside of here. Actually, maybe these aren't the ones that you put together. Okay, they're not. Nice. And so for these two guys, it looks like we got Bazooka Joe and Rambling Rocket. I really don't know these guys' names, so I just made some up. But there you go. There's our good guy and bad guy. And these are actually kind of like rubbery, which is kind of unusual for little figures. You can bend these a little bit. It's kind of neat. And then for our final item of the day, we have the Street Fighter Keychain Versus Series. And inside we got Chun-Li, and is this another Vega? It is. So we got the other Chun-Li, which is the pink version, and the other Vega version. This is the first time I have gotten this one, and Chun-Li says, I'm the strongest woman in the world. Vega says, handsome fighters never lose battles. So there you go. There's our Street Fighter for the day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure and press the like button. It helps support the content here on the channel, and it allows me to continue making more videos like this for you guys. This is ZerO, and as always, thank you for stopping by.